What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the light tower, or accessing the light tower, which we have already done, and finding out where the location of the sacred flames are, which is what we are about to do right now. So, once you are in the Thunderhead and you go to the far island at the top, you will get to a place called the Isle of Songs, and you will find this little number right here, this rotating bridge puzzle. That looks daunting, but actually isn't too bad. I'm sure there's multiple ways to do it, so don't take what you're seeing here as like, okay, I gotta follow this step by step to make sure I get by. Probably not accurate. You can probably do it multiple ways, but if you see these things that statue things that lower and rise, that's basically what you're having an effect on. The 3 square pedestals that are rotating around, you basically want to line them all up in a straight line. It doesn't have to be right here where I am right now on this bridge. It just has to be lined up somewhere so that then you can rotate it and have the entire bridge be completed. Now, I know that's probably confusing, so you guys can just watch and see what I'm talking about. At first I'm trying to figure it out, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure right here I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I think I only realized a little bit later that, okay, if I line up the pedestals, then I'm golden. I'm thinking I have to, like... I think it's just right here that I realize that I'm actually stopping these things from turning with the rising and lowering statues, but yeah, I'm a little slow when it comes to Zelda games. Okay, I'm not slow, but I guess I was a little slow here. Yeah, this is me playing around with it, trying to figure it out. Honestly, it's a pretty neat puzzle. Usually Zelda games I find, like, Zelda games are great, but a lot of times with their puzzles, I find that sometimes Nintendo takes the easier route, that maybe doesn't want to make them too challenging, just so that no one gets stumped or anything like that. Like with Nintendo's more like kind of everyone-oriented policy. But it's good to see one like this every now and then, that it's not impossible, it's not even like ridiculously difficult, but it's at least something that you can't just walk in and go, oh yeah, I gotta shoot that bridge down with the slingshot I just got or something. So it's kind of refreshing in a way. Alright, so I'm starting to get the hang of the fact that I gotta line them up. So if you see how they lined up there for a second, apparently this isn't where I get the hang of it. But you don't have to line them up right where you see that inner ring one right now. They don't have to all line up there. You just have to line them up somewhere, so then you can rotate all 3 together and have it complete on the pathway. So let's see when... I think it's sometime soon that I start to catch on to what's going on. Oh yeah, and these crystals are what... I think you guys all saw that already, but these crystals are what manipulate the up and down statues there. I don't know why I keep running across the bridge. It's like I think that I'm gonna be able to like make the jump or something like that. Which would have been pretty badass, but oh well. Alright, so let's see, I'm sure I catch on to what's going on pretty soon. I think I'm just kind of investigating now. But you'll see that inner ring one now hits the statue and it stops. So you have to use those to manipulate the pedestals to be able to line them up. So this is where I think I start to get it. I'm trying to figure it out now. Yeah, so as you can tell, I'm basically all over the place. So please do not like sit down at your Wii and be like, all right, so now he rotates them like this and he does this, because you're just gonna give yourself a lot of pain. I did not probably do this nearly the smartest way. I'm sure there are a lot easier ways to do it. Like I said, I didn't know what I was doing at first. I was just pretty much messing around with it. At this point I realized that I have 2 lined up, and if I can line that last one up, then I'm basically golden. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do it. But as you'll see, the way these 2 are lined up, these statues, it just perfectly leaves them not able to work. So now I'm trying to figure out another way to manipulate them here. Basically, I need to get a statue to rise on the inner ring, but none to rise on the outer rings that are going to obstruct those 2, so that it can push that first one in line with the back 2. If that makes any sense. As I'm saying it, I'm like, holy shit, this sounds like the most confusing description of anything ever. So hopefully you guys understand, but see, there you go. So that's how you line them up, because you need something to kind of like push them in, and now all you gotta do is keep manipulating the statues so that you can push all 3 to the exit. But yes, I am well aware that everything I'm saying probably just comes out as gibberish to a lot of people, because even, like I said, even as I'm saying it, I'm not too confident in my ability to properly explain this puzzle. Hopefully, picture's worth 1,000 words. But yeah, so there you go. Once you do that, you can crawl through this little crawl space. Not the most effective entrance to a large temple. I'd much rather a large stone door or something, but oh well. Skip ahead here because I just saved. No reason to watch that. And when you head to the center of this very, very large empty room, you will find yourself where you need to be, where we've been trying to get to this entire time, and that is this little bad boy here, which I missed on the first attempt. And as soon as you actually hit it, you will activate the room's goddess statue, and thus we'll find out the location of the sacred flames. The entire purpose of us being here. This is kind of creepy. You guys will see. Yeah, that mouth on the statue. That's some creepy shit right there. Like even Link's creeped out. Fi is about to do, or Fi, whatever it is about to do her her ceremonial dance that she does at the end of every temple. Now she's doing it here too. Although there's no water to figure skate on, which is too bad. So she does the next best thing and figure skates in air, which makes sense, obviously. So she's just explaining the trials to recover the 3 sacred flames. And we are about to find out the location of the first trial, which is in the oh god, what's it called? It's the forest. I can't remember what it's called. Farron Woods. There you go. So here's your the new harp song you learn. Some magical stuff right there. So yeah, there you go. You learn Farore's courage. You learn the location of your first trial to get the first sacred flame, and that's what we came for. So thanks for tuning in, guys. In the next video, you can expect some more side quests that I found around Skyloft and such, and then following that, you will get your first look at the next temple in Skyward Sword. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you next time.